Guys, you ready for your cookie? Stack one. Oh, ouch. Wasn't that good? Wasn't that so good? Yeah. Good morning, puppies. Good morning. Good. Oh, I need that. Good morning. Welcome to a new day. Waking up from yesterday, and as if the roof wasn't enough during the holidays, today my furnace won't kick on. And it's a Sunday, so they're not open. I left messages, but they're not open till tomorrow. Yeah. Happy holidays. Usually they're not this chaotic. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm filming this year. Maybe I'm just having a run of bad luck this year. Maybe I got the malooch. I don't know. All right. Anyway, today's agenda is some holiday stuff. Unless we get a call back, that'll change. But just some everyday basic holiday stuff. I need to get my cards sent out. I need to update my Christmas list and planner to make sure that I'm on top of things, because I don't feel like I'm very on top of things right now. And also maybe start wrapping. The dogs have an appointment today to go see Santa Paws. Santa Claus, Santa Paws, whatever. So we're going to do that this afternoon. I've got to get their dog seat put back in and all of that. Yeah, not a super busy day, but just a holiday type getting things done day. Oh, I need to make a list for stuff I need for baking, to run out and get that. I might start Buckeyes. I did get the stuff for that the other day. But I need to make a list of the other cookies I want to make, and I need to get going with that. So I just feel like I'm so behind. And I'm not usually like so behind. Like, I just finished decorating because I was waiting on stuff, of course. But I'm usually decorated like by the end of the weekend after Thanksgiving. Like, it's crazy. And here we are well into December. I just feel so behind. I don't know why. I'm organized. I don't know. Everyone I talk to says the same thing. Let me know down in the comments if you're like struggling this year too, getting everything accomplished and together and timely, and I don't know what the problem is. But anyway, I'm going to get dressed and get started on some tasks that I want to get done to try and get me out of this feeling that I am so behind. And then the dogs, like I said, go this afternoon, so that's going to be a trip trying to get those sweaters back on them. I've got to put their car seat back in the car. I don't know if I said that already. Yeah. All right. Well, that's today's agenda. So let's get moving. All right. Hello. I got dressed. Didn't do my hair. I did a little bit of a base layer, but I'll worry about makeup and hair later. I'm going to leave it in the braid, I think, for now. So I get some wave in it. But I decided to start with doing my Christmas cards. So I bought them last year. at the end of the year. And then I think I showed you one time in an opening these gorgeous Italian ones that they sell on Etsy. So I will link these down below again as well. But as far as like the regular cards, those were just from clearance last year. I think they're American greeting cards. So I decided to start with that. Let me show you the planner that I got last year or before. I was just using a book, and I kind of put Post-its to make tabs and stuff. I had a list for Christmas cards, and then I kept track of my shopping list, and I'd put Post-its when I was waiting on something to ship still, or notes to myself that I still needed to get them. And I'd start with my budget and then subtract out what I was spending. So that's how I organized that before. And then back further, after the Christmas gift list, I had, these were all still people. I made a section that was like food planning, and I'd put what I had to bring something to, my cookie list of what I wanted to make. And that, and then like the dinners that I had to plan for, or what I was going to and had to bring a dish for, I would list them there. So I was kind of on top of that. And then I also had a list, things to buy yet for the year, and to-dos for the season, like a bucket list thing. I don't think I actually did a bucket list this year, so I'll have to go back and look at that and see if I'm up with like last year's stuff. And then I had a list of things I wanted to buy after the season, so I got them on sale. And then it only went that far, so then the next year I started back here. Well, this year I was gonna need a new one of these, and I couldn't find them again. It was just I think it was from like Dollar Tree or something, but they didn't have the right kind of notebook again. So what I did this year was I went on Amazon, and I'll link this down below. I do like it, but I had to put all these tabs. I just wish it had like some kind of divider thing so you could flip to the right section. But I'll link this down below from Amazon. But at the beginning, you could see there was like a page for the name, planner. There was calendar, which I didn't fill in. This actually started for last year's. And then I didn't really fill this in or use that because I was just using my regular planner. But it'll go through next year's as well, as long as I still have room in there. And then I marked, there was a section here for party planners, so I'll use that section for like my dinners and my food thing. You can see I'm behind. I don't have anything in that section yet, so this is one of the things I need to update. Then there's a section here for a shopping list. I took this to be more like things for the house, so I'll put my need to buy yet stuff here or buy after here. Then there's, let's see what tabs I marked here. Decorating ideas. Well, we're past that now, but maybe if I get like an idea of something I want to try next year, I'll write it down in there. And then there's the card list, which I put the names, but I didn't fill in the addresses there yet. I always just look those up in the iPhone. And then the gift list is here. Let's see if there's a blank page. I don't want to show because I have gifts listed and I don't want people to see what they're getting. Okay, so here's the gift list. I put a me page. The reason I have that is I always know what my parents got me, and I'm usually the one who ends up wrapping my own gifts. But this year, one of the big things they got, like it's accounted for already because they got me my alarm system. So this is what the gift page list looks like though. And again, I mark budget, and then it lets you put the price of the gift, and then the next line you subtract out for what's left. There is a bucket list thing. Oh, there is a bucket list. So I did fill some of that in. So I'm going to mark them, see what I've gotten through so far. Doesn't look like I've gotten through much, even though I've done a lot of holiday things. Doesn't look like I got through a lot of my to-do list. But yeah, dogs to Santa will get crossed off today. And then after the bucket list is just a section for notes. So other than not having tabs, it covered everything I need and did kind of organize it. So I will link this down below if anyone's interested in what this planner was. There's other versions on there too. It wasn't much. I want to say it was like $5 or $7 on Amazon. It wasn't very much. So I'll link that if you're interested. But I am going to write out my cards now so I can drop them in the post when I go out with the dogs. But I also want to show you, I bought this back in the summer, I think it was. I think it was off Etsy, so I'll have to link it. But I got my little fleur-de-lis wax seal, and I'm going to seal them with red wax and stamp the fleur-de-lis this year on the envelope back, like where the flap comes down. I just thought it'd be a nice little touch to add that. So I'm going to try that out this year. I've never used one of these. And plus, these are the kind that you just light like a candle and let it drip and then stamp this into it. So we'll see how that goes. If I make a huge mess or burn myself or catch an envelope on fire, we will see how that goes. But I thought it would be a nice little touch to add to that. So, all right, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write out my cards, get that going, and get on to the next task. Okay, I've got all my cards addressed and stamped now, so let's try this wax seal and see how it goes. Fingers crossed. All right, I got those done. Yeah, it's definitely an art form I have not mastered. This is a beginning one. And then toward the end, I started to get a little better. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Focus. All right. So beginning versus end. I mean, the idea is there. You can kind of still see the fleur-de-lis in there, but it's a lot messier. So is this something I'm going to be doing on every post I send out? Absolutely not. But I committed to it, and I got all these cards done for this year. And maybe I'll work on that, getting better for next year. All right. I don't know what time it is right now, so I will find out and see what is next. All right, getting these clothes on the pups went a lot smoother than I expected. A lot smoother. So we're going to get ready and head over to PetSmart and get them with Santa. So bad. She said to wait here. All right, we're back from Santa, and they were so bad there. Yeah, Coco actually bit another dog, well, snapped at him, who was like 5 times bigger than her. And Dante just kept wrapping himself around my legs, but we survived and we got to see Santa. I didn't film much there because I had a hard time wrangling them in. I don't know why they were so bad, but here we're back and they're acting like they just were the best little things ever and so adorable, which they were still adorable, but so we're going to leave their sweaters on. They don't seem to be minding them, especially since it's a little chillier in the house right now with the furnace still being out. Yeah, so we're going to cuddle up a little bit here and just wait and look at these adorable little guys. All right, so I didn't get any baking done. My uncle did come for me and look at the furnace, though, and yeah, I just keep getting hit with all the knocks because it turns out the motor is blown in my furnace, so he couldn't get that, being it's a Sunday, so he's got to come back in the morning after he gets a new motor for the part. So, yeah, we're bundled up. I've got my robe on and everything. I'm going to cuddle in close with the dogs and sleep downstairs today and turn on the fireplace in the dining room. Is actually an electric heater, so it'll be all right. Plus, the house is still at 65. That's not that bad, considering. So, thank God it's like a warm December. But I just wanted to close out the vlog here and say good night. And I'll see you in the morning, hopefully with some furnace repairs.